Let's now turn to Reverend Sharon Risher. Her mother and two cousins died in that massacre and must now as well. Reverend, glad to have you here. Sorry under these circumstances. Talk about how this settlement came about, how people focus on the money, $88 million, but the reality is it's still loss of life.
Well, Roland, soon after that horrific night in Charleston at that church, a couple of months later, in really understanding what had happened and putting evidence and things together, we realized that there was a there were big errors that were made, and those errors needed to be addressed, because if Dylan Roof had not been able to get that gun and had really gone through the background check properly, then maybe they might not have been dead. But it's been a long haul with this lawsuit. It's been nothing. It's just been hard. It had been dismissed. The court said that we didn't have a case. We appealed, and those judges said we did. And, our government, they are not about just giving away money. So that money that happened today, yes, we are grateful beyond grateful. But those 9 people and those survivors in that church has gone through pure D hell, and for the DOJ to finally acknowledge that white supremacy and racism is abound, and that they are trying to make some kind of step in saying that we are listening. But it's been long and hard. And no amount of money could bring my mother back. Reverend Pinckney surely was a South Carolina senator and all, but, Senator Pinckney was not the only person that died in that church.
Well, and that's the thing is for so many people, there are a lot of people who talked about this immediate rush towards forgiveness, compassion. But what this is also about is changing the law. So
Yes.
Another family doesn't have to go through this if it occurs again.
I've spent so much time with the grassroots organization, Moms Demand Action, to get this Charleston loophole passed. From my understanding from a congresswoman that I'm very close to, she had said that, she don't think that the Charleston loophole will ever move from where it is. We're wanting the Charleston loophole, the law, to be changed. That will show America that we really are trying to do something about the systematic racism that occurs in our system, that would allow anybody to buy a gun and those days be extended so that background check can be completed as it should be, and not a botched job like it happened with my family.
What do you want those who are watching and listening to do when it comes to that Charleston loophole? What kind of action do you want the public to be engaged in?
I want the public to be engaged in making phone calls to their senators, writing postcards, signing petitions, getting on board on a volunteer group that their main job is to get gun legislation through. Like Moms Demand is one that I'm very familiar with. You could sit in your chair and use your iPhone and make calls and send letters by email to your legislative people in your state.
It is still difficult to fathom Reverend Risher, what took place on that
Yeah.
day. For you and others who were directly impacted, there's no doubt no day goes by where you don't think about those loved ones who had to suffer the way they did in that church basement at Bible study. We appreciate you coming on the show,
Thank you.
and we're going to certainly keep pushing the issue as well, because we want to make sure that we don't have to talk to another family member who loses someone as a result of this loophole.
Thank you so much, Roland, for having me again. I appreciate you. And for all of the listeners out there, just know with gun violence, it could be you. It could be you. We can't stand by and let the lax gun laws continue to happen. Thank you so much, Roland.
Thank you so very much.
Folks, back to our Roland Martin unfiltered video in just one moment.
Oh, that spin class was brutal. Well, you can try using the Buick's massaging seat. Ooh, yeah, that's nice.
Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on?
Sure, it's wireless.
Pick something we all like. Okay, hold on.
What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password? Buick Envision 2021.
Oh, you should pick something stronger. That's really predictable.
That's a really tight spot. Don't worry, I used to hate parallel parking.
Me too.
Hey.
Really outdid yourself.
Yes, we did.
The all-new Buick Envision, an SUV built around you. All of
Time to be smart.
Roland Martin's doing this every day.
Oh, no punches!
Thank you, Roland Martin, for always giving voice to the issues.
Look for Roland Martin in the whirlwind, to quote Marcus Garvey again.
The video looks phenomenal, so I'm really excited to see it on my big screen.
Support this man, Black Media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
See, there's a difference between Black Star Network and Black-owned media and something like CNN.
I got to defer to the brilliance of Dr. Carr and to the brilliance of the Black Star Network.
I am rolling with Roland all the way. Honored to be on a show that you own. A black man owns the show.
Folks, Black Star Network is here.
I'm real revolutionary right now. Roland was amazing on that.
Hey, Black, I love y'all.
I can't commend you enough about this platform that you've created for us to be able to share who we are, what we're doing in the world, and the impact that we're having.
Let's be smart. Bring your eyeballs home.
You can't be Black-owned media and be scared.
You dig?